Could ASEAN surpass Europe? To answer this, we must first understand the birth of ASEAN. And so our journey begins in the year 1967, a time when 5 nations in Southeast Asia began to see the value in unity. These nations, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore and Thailand, came together to form a pact, a collective. They christened it the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, as we know it today. These founding nations shared a vision. They foresaw a future where they could accelerate economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region through mutual respect for justice and the rule of law. They knew that together they could maintain and enhance peace and stability. They recognized that the strength of unity would allow them to stand as equals on the world stage. But the ASEAN family was not complete. As time went on, 5 more nations joined the fold. Brunei came on board in 1984, followed by Vietnam in 1995. The new millennium welcomed Laos and Myanmar in 2004, and finally Cambodia in 2007. Each new member brought their unique strengths, contributing to the collective power of ASEAN. The primary objective of ASEAN from its inception was the acceleration of economic growth and social progress among its member countries. This wasn't just about numbers on a chart. It was about improving the lives of the people living in these nations, providing them with opportunities they wouldn't have had otherwise. It was about fostering a sense of community, where nations would work together towards a common goal. And so ASEAN was born. A collective of 10 nations, each with its unique culture and history, bound together by a shared vision of growth and progress. It was an ambitious undertaking, a bold vision for the future, but as we'll see, this was just the beginning. ASEAN, from its inception, has shown a determination to grow and prosper, a trait that continues to define it today. ASEAN's economic growth has been nothing short of remarkable. In the year 2022, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, amassed a combined gross domestic product, GDP, of over $3.6 trillion. This is a significant milestone that underscores the region's economic prowess and potential. Let's take a moment to spotlight the Philippines. This nation is not just keeping pace with its ASEAN counterparts, it's leading the charge. It's been projected as the fastest growing economy within the ASEAN bloc. The Philippines' economic trajectory is a compelling narrative of growth and resilience, demonstrating the immense potential within Southeast Asia. Moving slightly east, we find Indonesia. This vast archipelago has been diligently controlling its inflation rates while simultaneously fostering positive economic growth. It's a delicate balancing act that requires strategic planning and effective policy implementation, but Indonesia has managed to pull it off, further contributing to ASEAN's collective economic strength. Now, let's look forward to the year 2030. With its current growth trajectory, ASEAN is poised to become the 4th largest economy in the world. This prediction isn't just optimistic speculation, it's based on hard facts and clear trends. The region's economies are not only growing, but growing at a pace that outstrips many developed regions. This economic growth hasn't happened by chance. It's the result of strategic planning, coordinated efforts, and a deep understanding of the region's unique strengths and challenges. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the ASEAN nations, their leaders, and of course their people. The economic growth of ASEAN has been a testament to its resilience and strategic planning. And as we move forward, we can only expect this vibrant region to continue its upward trajectory, reshaping the global economic landscape in the process. Like any growing economy, ASEAN faces its share of challenges, but it also has unique opportunities. Indeed, ASEAN's growth does not come without hurdles. Weakening developed economies are a significant challenge. As the world economy fluctuates, developed nations such as the US, Europe and Japan, which are significant trading partners for ASEAN, have seen slowed growth rates. This slowdown has the potential to impact ASEAN's economic momentum. Additionally, the crisis in Myanmar is a pressing issue. Political instability in one of its member nations not only hampers the growth of that specific country, but also has the potential to affect the entire region's stability and economic progress. Corruption, too, remains a pervasive issue in several ASEAN countries, stunting potential growth and investment opportunities. It's an obstacle that needs to be addressed to ensure a fair and conducive business environment. Furthermore, demographic changes are a mixed bag. On one hand, a youthful population offers a vibrant workforce, but on the other, it presents the challenge of providing adequate job opportunities to prevent unemployment and social unrest. Environmental issues are another area of concern. The region is highly vulnerable to climate change, and balancing economic growth with sustainable practices is a significant challenge. But it's not all doom and gloom. Alongside these challenges, ASEAN has substantial opportunities. Its strategic geographic location, nestled between the economic giants of China and India, offers immense trade potential. This golden geographical advantage, combined with its rich natural resources, makes it a hotspot for global investments. Moreover, ASEAN's coordinated pandemic response efforts have been commendable. The region has shown resilience, managing to keep its economy afloat amid global turmoil. This collective action reflects the potential of ASEAN's collaborative efforts in overcoming future challenges. So while ASEAN grapples with these challenges, its unique opportunities and strategic responses are not to be overlooked. The region is demonstrating its capacity to maneuver through these obstacles, showing immense promise. Despite these challenges, ASEAN's opportunities and strategic responses show a promising future. Europe's response to ASEAN's growth has been a mix of caution and optimism. Yes, you heard that right. Europe, long considered a global economic powerhouse, has been closely watching the rise of ASEAN. The old continent, known for its resilience and adaptability, is both intrigued and wary of this emerging economic bloc. On one hand, Europe sees an opportunity in ASEAN's growth. There's been a notable uptick in the diplomatic and economic dialogues between the two regions. Trade agreements are being negotiated, investment is flowing, and there's a general sense of cooperation in the air. Europe recognizes the immense potential of ASEAN's growing consumer base, its strategic geographic location, and the opportunities these present for European businesses. In fact, the European Union, or the EU, has been ASEAN's largest external investor. And while Europe has made significant inroads into ASEAN, the dynamic region of Southeast Asia has also become the EU's third largest trading partner outside Europe, just behind the United States and China. There's a mutual recognition of the benefits that can be reaped from a closer partnership. On the flip side, Europe is also cautious. It's aware of ASEAN's potential to disrupt the global economic balance. There are concerns about regional disputes within ASEAN, issues of governance, and the varied pace of economic development across its member nations. These can lead to uncertainties, and Europe, like any prudent player on the global stage, is keeping a close eye on these developments. Moreover, Europe is also conscious of the geopolitical implications. ASEAN's rise could lead to a redistribution of global economic power, and Europe is strategizing to ensure it remains a key player in this changing landscape. Europe's cautious optimism, therefore, is not just about economics, it's about navigating a rapidly evolving global landscape and ensuring it can adapt, compete, and thrive in the face of new challenges and opportunities. Europe's response is a testament to ASEAN's growing global influence. The world is watching, and ASEAN is stepping up to the plate. It's a fascinating time to be observing these shifts in the global economic order. What does the future hold for ASEAN as it continues to rise? As we gaze into the crystal ball of global economics, we see ASEAN not just as a rising star, but a force that could potentially reshape the global economic landscape. Imagine, if you will, a world where ASEAN's combined economy surpasses that of Europe. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet, but a redistribution of global economic power. With its strategic geographic location and a population that's young, vibrant, and increasingly skilled, ASEAN holds the potential to drive global economic trends and decisions. This isn't a far-fetched dream, but a possibility that's inching closer to reality. Now let's shift our gaze to the realm of international relations. ASEAN's rise could translate into a stronger voice on the world stage. From climate change negotiations to decisions about global trade agreements, ASEAN could wield considerable influence. This is not to suggest a global power struggle, but rather a more balanced distribution of power that reflects the realities of the 21st century. But the implications of ASEAN's rise go beyond economics and politics. We're talking about cultural exchange on a grand scale. A world where Southeast Asian art, music, cuisine and traditions are celebrated far and wide. A world where ASEAN's rich and diverse heritage becomes part of the global cultural fabric. However, this future is not without its challenges. From the ongoing crisis in Myanmar to the need for sustainable growth, ASEAN has its work cut out. But with coordinated efforts and strategic planning, these challenges can be navigated. With a promising future, ASEAN has the potential to not only surpass Europe, but also redefine the global economic landscape. The world is changing, and ASEAN is poised to be at the forefront of this change. So let's watch this space as the ASEAN story continues to unfold.